World of Tanks Arcade Cabinet. It's a new experimental game mode with unusual rules. So I'm going to go through them real quick. Starting July 15th, they're going to be about a week each. The first round has better aim, damage, dispersion, etc. So we've got a gun dispersion reduced by 70%. For example, you'll be able to hit the enemy from far away. Gun dispersion during movement decreased by 50%. Hull traverse decreased by 50%, and turret traverse decreased by 50%. Aiming time decreased by 50% for all vehicles. Engine power increased by 100%. It's only going to affect the larger vehicles or acceleration. Proximity spotting range is 445 meters. That means at the start of the game, if they're in your white circle, they are spotted. That's You're talking about your spotting range. So they could be behind something. You only have to drive out a little bit. You're going to be able to spot everything. That's why they're not counting stats. So the second round has not been announced yet, but it's going to be where you can one shot the enemy, even if it's an E100, or your shot might not do any damage. The third round is going to be slower gameplay. They also did not announce the battle modifiers, but it's probably going to be slower movement, longer reload. They said it's going to be more about tactics. It's going to be tier 8 or 10 only. It's going to be like a random battle, tier 8 versus tier 8 or tier 10 versus tier 10, 15 versus 15. It's a special game mode. You earn credits and EXP only, which means no battle pass, no bonds, no stats, no marks of excellence, none of that. Limited maps. There's only going to be maybe 7 or 8 maps that it's going to work on. This was my idea. I posted this in the forum a long time ago, probably a year ago, but my idea was to do it in the training room where I called it a handicap, where you could handicap a team, like slow them down by 10%, give them 10% less penetration, 10% worse dispersion, etc. And my idea was so that if you want to do real training for your team, you'd have a better team versus a worse team. You'd be able to handicap one of the teams for training purposes. But they made it a regular game mode. When I made my post, they literally made an announcement like a week later saying there will be no modifications to the training room. They actually made that post. Okay, so we're going to watch some of the video. So, Railgun, I guess it's only 2 days. So the aim was amazing. I mean, from long range. So this is an example where they're saying that the vehicle is slower than it really is. And you're going to see some examples with like a bat chat where the vehicle is going to be far away. This is going to be, see how accurate that is? That's really good. You're going to be able to do that. And it's going to make it a lot of fun. This is the type of thing where I would be really good at it because I learn really quick and I'm a fast player. I make decisions very quickly. This is showing the proximity spotting. You see how he's spotting everything within the white circle? Everything is getting spotted. And this is where they're talking about how you'll be able to one-shot everything. Okay, so it's not a week per session. It's only 2 or 3 days, 29, 30, and 31. So you're going to have to get through it real quick. Here's the modifiers. We already went through them. They did not announce it yet for the other two groups. And it says standard rules. You might want to pause it. But you can do platoons, nothing for statistics, no bonds. There are combat missions. So there's going to be special missions where they're going to say, if you do this, you win 100 bonds, etc. Those types of regular missions are going to stay. And these are the maps that they're going to have. So we've got these maps, which is Airfield, Karelia Mines, Muravanka, Prokhorovka, Siegfried Line, and Tundra for the first couple days. The next couple is Abbey, Live Oaks, Malinovka, Mines, Mountain Pass, Paris, Runberg, and then Tranquility is Clive, Ensk, Erlenberg, Feigermans Bay, Heimelsdorf Mines, and Westfield. Okay, so that's it. If you got any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to go to my World of Tanks forum where you can see all sorts of exciting World of Tanks content. And I do not tolerate any BS in my forums. It's got to be intelligent conversation only. Okay, see you later.